you fashion law.
Of course, yeah. For fashion law, I'm going to say a lot. I mean, I think the overall thing that I think is missing with Black entrepreneurs, Black designers, is really doing that legal research in advance to make sure that you have everything protected from the start versus later on and then you run into issues. So I also feel like when I speak to people, I've asked them, for example, they have a logo. I've asked them, do they own that logo? A lot of them say, well, my friend did the logo for me. That's great that you paid your friend, but you need to get that in writing. You need to be able to say that I actually own the logo that my friend has created. So a lot of times I think because we're Black entrepreneurs, we don't have access to a lot of the resources that other people do, that we try to maneuver and just try to like find any way to make things happen. But every time that you make something happen, you need to have a legal document attached to it. And even when it comes to something as simple as when you start a business, you're picking a name. You want to make sure that you do a lot of research when picking that name. Because later down the line, you want to make sure that it's only going to be you that is operating with that name. So a lot of times, I think if you want to create multi-million-dollar companies, you want to search, obviously, social media, you want to search Google, but you also want to make sure that you're searching the world. You want to search China, because a lot of times, China is fast fashion, and they're going to produce the same garments that you can at a cheaper price, and you'll be in trouble. So you really want to make sure that even your name isn't going to be used by like Chinese merchants, for example. As much as there isn't a lot you can do when it comes to protecting your garment within the fashion industry, because I don't know if you want to have this talk now, but as you know, like you cannot protect the cut and the sole of a garment. Yeah. So you're not the only person that is going to be able to use the turtleneck. But you can protect things like your name, so you want to make sure your name is clear. Your logo, you protect monograms, colors possibly, like the Louis Vuitton red sole is like an example that I heard a lot. If you have a really defining characteristic of your brand, protect it. If you have something very special about your brand, like the way that customers maybe pay the bill, or even, I don't know if any of you are going to have retail locations, but even the map of this room right here, if you create multiple locations, you can actually designate, well, this fabric goes along the walls, probably about 18 different fabrics. You have to be really technical like that. And all those things reinforce your brand, because that's why McDonald's looks the same in every state, in every country. And those things are matter for brand enforcement. So I think I want to make sure that people have the legal tools now to think about those little things, so that if you do have the money, or if you don't have the money just yet, you're setting yourself up for success still.
I think that what we lack